Imagine this. The lights dim, your heart races, and a cold whisper slithes down your spine. What if every shattered dream, every ghosted text, every door slammed in your face isn't random cruelty, but your own unconscious mind staging a desperate intervention to save you from a life that's slowly killing your soul? Stay with me. Don't you dare click away. Because in the next minutes, Carl Jung's darkest secret will rip the mask off your pain. And once you see it, you'll never experience disappointment the same way again. Carl Jung uncovered a terrifying loop inside his patients and his own psyche. When you bury a truth too painful to face, it doesn't die. It metastasizes into fate. It shows up as the lover who vanishes at 2 a.m., the job offer that evaporates, the friend who deletes your number mid-crisis. Looks like bad luck? Wrong. It's your deeper self hijacking reality, screaming through events because words failed. In his Red Book, Jung was violently uprooted from everything he thought he knew, certainties shattered by a force he couldn't fight. Why? So something authentic could claw through the rubble. He saw disappointment for what it is, the explosive death of a fantasy you worshipped in secret. Dig into any letdown. The knife isn't the event. It's the meaning you crucified on it. You didn't just want the callback. You needed it to scream, "You're finally enough." You didn't just want the relationship. You demanded it prove you're not the unlovable kid you still fear you are. This blood pact, "If this works, I'm whole," is the real wound when life says no. The moment is neutral. Your story is what bleeds out. Jung said the psyche lives in images, frozen childhood snapshots, the parent who looked through you, the moment you learned to shrink. Those ghosts now squat in your expectations. So when reality refuses the script, it feels like fresh trauma, not because life is vicious, but because the old scar was never healed, just draped in desperate new hopes. You swear this person, this failure, this year betrayed you. Lie. You're shaking hands with pain that's been camped in your basement since kindergarten, now wearing a face you can't ignore. In the Red Book, Jung watches his inner God image, his blueprint of how life must go, collapse into ash. First, void. Then, the terrifying freedom of a life unchained from illusion, clinging to perfect partners who'll never trigger you, flawless paths without failure, impeccable selves without shadow, forces reality to keep detonating the lie, not to punish, to wake you. Every no is a shove off the cliff, every ending a mirror. Here's where you still trade your soul for scraps. Don't leave yet. If Carl Jung's shadow is clawing at your throat, subscribe to SYC Soul right now. Smash like, hit notifications, you cannot miss what's coming next, and share this with anyone sleepwalking through the same hell. Feeling the recognition burn? Tell me in comments. Where are you watching from? Your courage keeps this fire alive. Stay with me. Still here? Good, because we're about to go deeper. And if you bail now, you'll miss the exact moment your pain stops owning you. Think back. Your last soul-shredding blow. The breakup that left you on the floor. The dream that died in your hands. The bond that vanished without a word. Now ice in your veins. Ask, what did it secretly accuse about how I see myself? Did it rip open the terror of being forever second choice, invisible, not enough? If the dark feels safe, confess below. Your truth might unlock someone else's cage. After the 20th replay of the same knife, a hiss. Maybe it's me. Most drown in shame. Jung refused. He demanded, what in me is fighting to be born through all this blood? Recurring devastation isn't T-chance. It is a complex, a psychic tumor of memory and belief wrapped around an old wound. Love always came with distance. Worth demanded blood. That tumor now directs the play, same gut punch finale, new actors. You don't choose this script. It hijacks who you chase, what you swallow, how you read silence as verdict. Another letdown isn't accident. It's the complex staging its favorite tragedy, praying you'll see instead of bleed. In the Red Book, Jung pits the spirit of the times, polished, approved, curated, against the spirit of the depths, raw, unfiltered, soul-starved. Chase the first while starving the second, and disappointment is inevitable. You pick the safe partner while your body screams. Take the shiny job while your spark dies weakly. Smile in friendships where you're savior, never human. At first, the mask holds. Then reality cracks it. Distance, sabotage, doors locking from inside. Outside, tragedy. Inside, your deeper self torching the lie. Jung saw the psyche as a self-correcting inferno. Stray from truth, it doesn't warn. It burns the village. Rejection still scorches. But trace the flames. They ignite exactly where you betrayed yourself, stayed disrespected, life yanked you, played small, life cornered you until you roared or shattered. Outsourced your price tag. Life sent mirrors reflecting the discount you feared. Merciless? Yes. Meaningless? Never. Reality refuses to co-sign a self too small for your magnitude. The question flips. Not why do they keep leaving, but where did I leave my own soul and call the fallout fate? Pain stays sharp, but becomes intelligence. Still breathing? If my reweaving of Carl Jung's abyss is rattling your bones, comment now. Where are you facing this mirror? Your voice is oxygen. Don't stop here, the shift is coming. You're still with me. Perfect. Because now we strike the vein. After enough graves for the same ghost, you see the deal you kept making. If this lands, I'm safe, worthy, chosen. Collapse felt like life broke contract. Truth, you kept mortgaging your value to things that could walk. This is Jung's terrifying pivot toward the self. Suffering cracks you for the question ease buries. What altar have I built my life on? Applause? Control? The fantasy someone will rescue the child you hid? In the Red Book, Jung dove into madness, meeting voices the sane would cage, yet they carried maps to wholeness. The grief, rage, need you exiled, they become the exact choke points where fate strangles until you listen. So when reality gut punches, stay. Linger in the sting. Sit in the hollow. Not to drown, to interrogate. What proof did I demand? Which kid is screaming? You'll hear, I'm always left, never first. Without success, I'm dust. That's not truth. It's powerlessness frozen in time. Ignore it. Life hires actors to parrot it. The revolution. Stop begging reality to disprove the lie. Become the one who rewrites it. Instead of why abandoned, ask where did I abandon myself to be picked? Instead of why lost, ask when did I mute my knowing to keep the story breathing? Disappointment becomes data. Doors closed because you contorted into wrong shapes. People fled the version that apologized for existing. Life, brutal guardian, shielded the part refusing to shrink, your actual self. Live from there. No performer, no beggar, no waiting child, and the script fractures. Exit sooner. Stop decoding mixed signals. Refuse to bleed for crumbs. Challenges remain, but disappointment loses venom. Less betrayal, more course correction. A hand steering you from what you've outgrown. Jung. Lifetime's privilege is becoming who you are, not never disappointed. No will come, but when worth is unhitched. No reroutes to what fits the truth you finally embody. If every letdown was code, what's it screaming about the love you withhold, the standards you barter, the hunger you feed everyone but you? Write one line. Trade bad luck for summons. Exit victim. Enter architect. This far, you're unbreakable. Subscribe to SYC Soul now, like hit notifications. Don't miss the next key. And share with anyone bleeding from the same pattern. Comment your revelation. Together we turn life's blade into the key that unlocks us. Stay until the end.